Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity, for having us to present this project and idea. My name is Mohamed Akada. I will be presenting the project called Qalbi. Starting with this small outline, which is going to be an introduction about the project, giving you some research, what we did about the literature review, the analysis gathering, how we got the idea and how we got the requirements, the methodology we used, and the AI innovation. The results and discussion with a small conclusion and our future work in the future, inshallah. Firstly, with the problem statement and our motivation in this project, as we all know, the cardiovascular diseases are well known worldwide for having a huge risk in our society. It affects around a lot of people, families, hospitals and doctors with patients. It got approximately 18 million deaths worldwide annually. So those deaths are caused by some misinformation for the users, some lack of awarenesses, and the lack of awareness between the patient and the doctor. So mainly what we are trying to do is to give them a system that helps them communicate, help them understand some misinformation that they didn't get, and some awareness which we focused on. Also, it's mentioned that there is a lot of statistics mentioning that UAE is adopting multiple AI ideas and projects related to healthcare, and especially in the cardiovascular projects. With the problem solution, mainly we have two of the main stakeholders, which is the patient and the doctor. The patient is going to be using the mobile application, which has a digital assistant with a risk score that you can take, a 3D heart model that you can demonstrate to make it more interactive for the users and the patients, and some recommendations, personalized recommendation models. For the doctor, he's going to have a dashboard, and he's going to get the chat summaries that the patient was talking to in the mobile application, and the ability to generate some awareness posters. Giving you our story and how we began, we did some research, a brief research, honestly, like a huge research, and we got some studies and papers talking about the same topic, that they focus about cardiovascular diseases, and what we have as a result is they all have some limitations that we are trying to get and understand what they have the limitation, and we need to upcome them and make sure that it's in our application that we don't have these limitations. For the analysis, we did some of the surveys to get more information about the idea, to make sure that this is an actual problem that the society and the people is facing nowadays, and from early stages also. We did two interviews with Dr. Samir Al-Ham and Dr. Abdurrahman Al-Blushi, both of them cardiovascular specialists. Special thanks for them. Secondly, for our methodology, which is the project workflow, we did some requirements gathering and analysis. We did some design and thinking to get the idea more clear, doing some benchmarking and doing some research also to make the ideas clear. We started with implementing the AI models and designing and development the application. And then we're going to do some testing later on with the deployment and maintaining the system. And lastly, we're going to do some research and publication, inshallah. For the the second methodology, which is the risk assessment formula, this is one of the functionalities that the user will take to decide the risk categorized, if he's having a high risk, a low risk, a medium risk, etc., all these things. How we will get this is based on an equation which is followed by European Society of Cardiology. It's mainly takes two risk factors, which is the modifiable factors and the non-modifiable factors, and it's going to give you calculation of a 10-year risk. After that, the risk categorized will give you a personalized recommendation, which I will be explaining later, inshallah. For the system architecture, what we have, as I said, the patient will be able to interact with the agent through the mobile application, either through a voice or through text. It's up to them. The text will be taken and analyzed. The agent later on will be taken an option either to ask a question or just general inquiries with any misinformation, or if he's unaware of something that he's doing wrong or anything else. The other option is the score. The risk score calculator. It will be taken, giving the result for the user, and will be sent to the risk assessment model, which I'll be talking about deeply in the next slides. It's going to give you some personalized recommendations. So each person who is using an application, he got different results, different usage. He's going to get some personalized recommendations. Later on, a 3D heart model will be displayed to give you an idea about how you can give an idea how you understand more about what's going on and what's wrong. It's going to be sent all to the dashboard, and the dashboard will be able to used by the doctor to generate posters and give the summaries. Okay, for the AI innovation, which is the main thing that we have, as I said, the mobile application has a virtual agent. He's going to use a voice input or a text input. The text is going to be extracted, is going to be sent to the score model equation, which I spoke about, which is the ESC. It's going to extract it's going to extract the list of the risk factors, and it's going to extract the risk score at the end. Lastly, it's going to be sent to a recommender algorithm, which is going to give you the list of recommendations, and then it's going to be sent to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to be personalizing and enhancing the text, which is giving you some personalized plans and recommendations. And lastly, the agent will be telling you back the recommendation. For the second part is the patient and the doctor, how the patient is going to be contacting with the doctor. The patient is going to be, the data is going to be collected. The risk assessment model, the risk assessment recommender model, which will be sending all the data to the data sets. Also, all of the interaction between the patient and the dashboard is going to be followed by HIPAA protocol, which allows only rules for the doctors to keep the patient privacy secure enough. And for the doctor patients, they're going to have the ability to generate posters and view and analyze some statistics. As a result in discussion, we have, I think, if I may zoom in to that, as a demo of our project. A small interactive agent with the 3D heart model. It's still under development, but it's going to be a huge progress in the future. Can I use? Yes, sorry about that. For the dashboard, also we included a dashboard which helps the doctor to generate posters and get the results for the patients. We can show you a small demo for how the application will be working. As I said, this is a prototype, so it's going to be just showing you a lot of agents that you can speak to. For example, if you chose to this agent, I'm just going to type anything and it's going to respond to me. I think it might be unclear now, but I said just hi, for example, or hey, it's going to respond to me.
Hello. I'm your cardiovascular health assistant. Would you like to take a risk assessment or just talk with me?
It's up to you at the end if you'd like to take the risk assessment or if you want to have some general inquiries. Based on your text, it's going to do that. So for now, I told her I want to talk only.
You can ask me any questions related to cardiovascular health.
For this inquiry, asked how can I improve my cardiovascular health? Just a small demonstration of how the agent will be working.
To improve your cardiovascular health, you can follow these tips. 1. Maintain a healthy diet high in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. 2. Engage in regular physical activity such as brisk walking, jogging,
and etc., just for the sake of the time. For the benchmarking, which is the most important thing that we did to compare a lot of systems, and we found out they have a lot of limitations. They lack a lot of interactions that help the users, and some other limitations, but we aim to make all of these functionalities fully working. As a conclusion, inshallah, we are collaborating with Cleveland Clinic to work in this project with a cardiovascular specialist, and we have some future work also to improve our machine learning algorithm on how to make the patient risk data more accurate and resulting in a good way. Thank you so much.